Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Marvel's Midnight Suns, where we've just done a general mission. So we have a new story mission available, but we also have a new Venom mission available. One of these gives an intel cache, the other one just a bunch of credits. We should probably do the one that gives credits. We're going to do one, then the other, then another general, so it doesn't super matter. Like, we'll get these both, but we do still need an awful lot of credits. Yeah. So the hunter's still injured. We're gonna deal with that. We have two more days to recover from that wound, and it doesn't matter a huge amount, I think, because like a big part of the way we've built the hunter is that she's not supposed to be taking damage, right? She just cloaks through any targeting. So then who do we want to send with her? I mean, it probably makes sense for this to be Blade. Try to think, how much trust do I have in this team? This would probably work, and this can help us push Blade toward friendship level 5. Get a little bit of that friendship XP. Plus, the team's pretty cool, right? Like, I think there's something to be said for that. So yeah, let's do it. Oh, the hunter's cloth physics are working a lot better this time. It definitely looks cooler. He's so excited to be able to track people. And he is so dismissive of the hunter also being good at tracking people. I think it's very weird. You don't usually see Wolverine represented as like desperately insecure, but for some reason that is the way they are trying to portray him in this game. It seems like a weird take for me.
How can this be? It seems we have been walking in circles for hours.
It's been 20 minutes. Relax. We're close.
You said that after your last sniff.
And I was right. If this is supposed to be an ambush, I've seen better.
Ambush? This is a slaughter.
No kidding. They were trying to get inside that vault. I don't believe in coincidences, which means
Project Gutermortar.
I'd bet my life on it.
So did they.
You don't believe in coincidences is like a deeply crazy thing to say.
Bad guy food chain.
Maybe so. Still, this Lilin feels different somehow. Feral.
You sniff that out?
We can debate the hows and whys later. Get that vault open before more of these things show up.
Too late for that.
Okay, kill some enemies. They're different, we're told, but their models are the same.
That thing smells like it died, then crawled through hot garbage.
That is one way of describing it.
I'd be more concerned with how it fights, not how it
these
smells.
things...
Easy for you to say. It's not breathing down your neck.
Alright, they don't have any different traits or anything. So they're gonna split on us. Yeah, okay. Well, let's try to murder a bunch of them then. So, one thing that I'm not 100% clear on is how the fact that this both taunts and gains concealed will interact. Will the taunt fire? Because that would be ideal if we could pull all of the dog's attention to the hunter and also have the hunter stop existing. Let's go ahead and just pick off some of the dogs in the back with our quick attacks. Do some of that for free.
Get on the ugly one.
I think you got him. Who's next?
Those ones are too far away from the others to be easy to do knockbacks into and stuff, I think. So we do have Eviscerate available here. It's kind of remarkable how not better Eviscerate is than Strike, when Strike generates heroism and Eviscerate costs heroism, but whatever, it's fine. So what I would really like to do is put us in a position where we can last sight one of the medium-sized dogs for the kill. So that's going to require a little bit of setup. We have Mindbender available, but I don't really... I think I'm going to Mindbender this enemy, because I don't really want to Mindbender a thing that's going to cause splitting. Okay, but this should be a couple hundred damage. Well, it'll kill the whatever enemy. I guess I probably could have shoulder charged that and then done... Yeah, it would have been better to kill the little one and have this thing get hit twice.
I feel more like myself.
That is definitely an error on my part. How much I'm gonna hit for 267, so we can have Blade do a little bit of damage. We're gonna end up letting a lot of these big ones split, but I think that's gonna be pretty hard to avoid. So I need to get you under 267, so it's like 1, 2, 3.
You asked for it.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
And let's see. Does that successfully taunt the other one? No, okay. The taunt doesn't occur because the enemy is dead first. Makes sense. That's how I would figure that would work. So then... Can you hit this thing into a background? Yeah. We may as well, right? And then I think I'm just going to hold a bunch of heroism. My assumption is that all three of these are going to split. And then once they're down below 500 HP, we can start talking about killing them. But I think I'm okay with letting that happen. Blade gets hit once. That's not a big deal. This seems fine.
Payback's gonna be fun.
Wow, never mind. It was kind of a big deal.
Here comes a few more.
Okay, so that one didn't split. It split one of the others. I've lost track of which ones were which, so I think we have a couple of things here that are double split, and so their HP should be really low.
I haven't seen that kind of Hydra regalia since the war.
No, okay, they all split.
Johan was
They all
probably
split
hoping
evenly.
to hide out here
Okay.
if things went south. I guess he didn't make it.
We have
So-
our hands full as it is without having to worry about Red Skull too.
Hero comboing up. How bad is the corrupted? 254. Jesus. Okay. Well, lucky thing for us, we got these stakes. I think I am gonna have Wolverine just... Can we just kill these two on each other? No. Frustratingly. Well, we can kill that one for a single heroism at some point later. We can hit this one like that and get ourselves an extra card. Plus, it looks kind of cool.
That hard.
Okay, we found Power Slash, which is interesting. Alright, so I'm definitely thinking we can just, like, hero combo to pick one of these off. This will be the first time we played a hero combo in quite some time. This thing will survive one stake. But yeah, I do think, like, just... Actually, a couple of them are underneath this thing. How serious? 260. Not serious enough is the answer to that question.
Together.
Nailed it.
Yeah, just like a huge amount of like pomp and anime special effects surrounding, and then we kicked it. I guess, am I gonna power slash this thing? We do have to kill it afterward, and we actually only have, yeah, we only have one attack in our hand that doesn't cost heroism, so.
Now that was something.
Never seen that before.
All right.
These fanatics are always the same.
Do we, when mousing over a character who is corrupted, we don't get like a circle that indicates what the meaning of the phrase nearby units? Like we should absolutely be told that, right? But I think Wolverine's probably safe. Let's do this just to be like
Done waiting.
maximally clear. 'Cause somebody's gonna kill this thing anyway. It may as well be Wolverine. And this way, hopefully the only thing that suffers corruption damage is that dude. Blade's gonna get hit again. We might lose Blade. Blade might drop. Okay, that's good.
I saw a move like that once.
Okay, not quite lethal.
Reinforcements. Good.
If these things want to just keep splitting like this, I think that's totally fine. They're going to be at the point where the environmental effects are one-shotting them pretty soon. Most of the Hunter's attack cards can one-shot them already. Y'all sure do love to pause before your animations. Oh, damn it. It moved around and spread the corruption. I wasn't thinking about...
Hydra had that
Hey, there's
place
nothing we
sealed
can do
up
about
tight.
that.
So where are those things coming from?
The way they move, these Lilin may have come from beyond our world. Walls are no obstacle to them.
Yeah, so a bunch
Just
of
when I thought I
231s,
smelled
pretty
it all.
simple. I think I am going to have Blade just kill these two. I don't really know if there's a reason to hold off on this. Okay, so I'm going to be honest with you. I was hoping to draw some more cards. I don't think Eviscerate's very good in this situation. Let's redraw that. A hero combo seems like overkill now. There was like a very small moment in time there where a hero combo felt like a reasonable thing to do. So only be 90 damage, so we need a pretty good knock into for that to make sense. And we definitely want to prioritize the ones who have characters targeted, right? Because we want to prevent the spread of corruption, and especially we want to prevent them from healing. The ones that are going to split, we can just let them split. I don't care about that at all. I guess let's go draw a card. Well, do I want to... I'm going to heal first. Is this heal 408? Is that going to cap him? It's not. That makes it less attractive for sure. We do need some heroism to work with, though. Hold on. Let me redraw. I don't think we're going to use this hero combo. Let's keep looking. Okay, none of these things are close enough to dead to be potentially going down to a power slash, sadly. But the application of vulnerable... I mean, by the time he's hit something and then it has split afterward, the vulnerable is going to be irrelevant. It's going to die to a single hit of any kind anyway. Yeah, all right. We got to heal Blade. If we want Blade to live, we got to heal Blade. And then we can get one more redraw. And probably drop the hunger because we're having a hell of a time getting any bleeds going. In theory, he has the ability to bleed with any attack he launches. In practice, it just kind of doesn't happen. But I guess I don't really need to redraw now if I have the two cards I intend to play in my hand already. So let's there are 3 enemies. There are 4 enemies currently targeting heroes. This guy is going to take 0 damage from his corruption. Is that right? Well, anyway, we can make him... oh, no, I can't make him not hit the hunter. That's not the one that makes people invisible. All right, hold on. Let me find one more card here. Okay, Bladestorm. Bladestorm was a weird pull. A weird, potentially interesting pull. Because if we don't stake... Like, if I use Power Slash or Wild Strike, I think I might actually be able to... 178 damage into Forceful Knockback might be enough to kill some of these guys. But if I'm going to do this, if we're going to gain Vulnerable, this one does have to die. And Blade's basically full. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this.
For the servants of Lilith.
The splitters can keep splitting, that's fine.
Your monster abandons you.
Draw a card. Was it a good one? It was severe injury. Sick. So if I Blade Storm these things into walls, they will both die. Yeah, I mean that's got to be the play then, right? We don't get to clear that many enemies in any other way.
Consider it done.
Whoever trained you did a damn good job.
Okay, a couple of cards to work with for next turn. We still have 1 attack going off, which is a real shame. Blade's going to take a lot of damage. This thing's going to get healed. But aside from that, it's looking pretty all right. We don't have any heroism. We could discard the severe injury for an extra move and have Wolverine like shoulder tackle these two together, but I think the utility of that's probably pretty minimal.
Maybe you do not realize the trouble you are in, friend.
Okay, no more corruption. We just gotta keep the dogs down and we'll be okay. Yeah, so these things will keep splitting into more and more bite-sized chunks, and as long as we can keep them from doing too much healing, we should be just fine. At some point, we're going to get to kick a slide obstacle through 4 of them for a quadra kill. Okay, that's pretty cool.
They have not changed their plans.
I've been through by now. These things aren't
Sorry.
that tough.
You are the man with the claws. Do something about it.
Okay, so yeah, we're getting enemies down to like 130s. There's a 22 there. So I'm definitely thinking, we have not yet needed the lifesteal on you, really. Power Slash, quick Power Slash now can pick up a kill or 2. Can I Power Slash you into... I'm trying to see if we can kill one of the enemies that has like a little bit more HP. And the answer is not quite. I can't quite get like enough ricochets off of objects in the environment to get to the death. That's a shame. We're getting closer and closer. Okay, so actually this thing only has 22 HP. I'm kind of curious. Does a shelf do it? And then we split that thing in half? I think I'm cool with that. Because, like, Holy Burst is going to be really good here, right? Oh, that's when they split, one of them will, like, run somewhere far away. But I still like this.
You ain't good enough for me.
Yeah, it is awkward. The other one always ends up running to some place that you can't predict. Okay, so now we could, in fact, pick up a kill with a power slash. I wish I had Blade Storm again. I just want to play Blade Storm every single turn. Let's redraw. I don't think Berserk is doing very much for us here. I don't think we need another Eviscerate. Cool. Attack cards are remarkably hard to find. Alright, well, we can just drop you now for sure. There we go. That does some okay work.
To protect.
Gets me a heroism. So they're mostly in attack mode now. We're going to have a hard time. Ugh, I need more cards. So Holy Burst is still my plan for dealing with this group. It does 178. I'm wondering about maybe... Okay, let's discard one of these for the extra move and the extra shove, right? I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to select the Hunter. I would really love to select the Hunter, please. How do I make it clear to the game that I am trying... Okay. Okay, we can tab through our heroes. No, I'm just trying to initiate movement. Okay, that is not quite lethal. What I could do is spend one heroism on this to kill that guy, and then from that position, I have a shoulder charge through those two. Unfortunately, that does not put us in a position to be able to generate the heroism we need for Holy Burst. Because they just need more fucking cards. Yeah, we may have to spend an item here. I have that good battlefield scanner available. Let's see, can we lethal pounce? We need something that's like under 100. Yeah, this thing is kind of removed from everything, is planning to attack. Let's just eat that dude. Oh, it was showing me his health after the first hit lands already. Never mind. So we don't really have a good target for this, except for a guy that we can already kill via other means. The other thing we could try to do is use this other move to knock an enemy into a hero, which would get us a card, but I think I'm just going to have to spend the battlefield scanner.
Now for something real special.
There we go. We just need some cards that we can use, that we can generate heroism with. Ah, that's a shame. You're in range of the box too, though, right? Actually, I don't know if you are. All right, let's use the box to kill this guy. Actually, with the way it's positioning her, I'm not sure if that's going to work. I was going to use that to then allow me to quick slash them together. If I hit you into this guy, he's not going to die. Yeah, that's screwy. That's really awkward. We could hit make him bleed. Drawing 2 blade cards will probably give us one of his chain attacks or something. Like, let's start with make him bleed.
Time's up for these jumps.
All right, so a quick attack is pretty easy. 57. So it would only kill one of these two. And there's no way to get bleed onto the enemies without hitting them first. Actually, here's a question. Will the quick slash kill this guy? Yeah, all right, let's take this.
Feel my call.
All right, so now we have some heroism to play with. Quick strike's still not quite sufficient to kill those guys. But like we have Holy Burst for lethal on 2 enemies, splitting 1 into quick killable pieces. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and take the shoulder charge for the kill on these guys. Nope, damn it. Before I move. Because it is important they die. This will leave me with 1 card play.
Your time has come. Once again, little servants.
All right, one of you goes down to...
About time.
Whatever gets the job done.
And I mean, for pretty obvious reasons, it's more important to kill the ones that are targeting Blade than it is to kill the ones that are targeting the Hunter. And I think that's where it ends. So we just wild strike the other one that's targeting Blade, negating the targeting on most of them. One of them gets an attack off, and like that's fine. Yeah, I think so.
Return to your mother.
And then, actually, we do have 4 heroism left. Does one of them get an attack off? Yeah, there's no way to quite prevent it. I am still going to take this because I think it's...
Not looking good for you.
That's a pretty decent use of our heroism. I thought for sure one of them would end up in range of the box. So we were producing... we would not be gaining an attack there. But apparently not. Apparently they split in different directions than I was hoping. Do we want a greater healing salve blade? Yeah, probably, right?
Here.
Danke.
That's a little awkward because this one is they're going to end up with reasonable HP. But not so much that they won't die to a single real attack, so we'll be okay.
Piss me off.
Yeah, I really thought when this thing came back it would be inside the box range. Again, the throwing ranges for the boxes are way too small, especially considering how little damage they deal.
Bring what you got.
Alright, do we want to berserk to try to dig for one of those like chain 4 attacks? Because this would be a good time to have one. Yeah, let's see about that.
Just what I need.
Well, I mean, Quick Swipe's not terrible, and Quick Swipe does kill just about anything on the table at this point. How do I want to use these? We did not get the kind of chaining I was looking for, though. Costs a heroism to redraw and gives you slow, but I think it's okay. I don't think that's too costly. So let's see here. We can use just a normal push attack to get rid of a couple of these guys. This box can clear that dude. So we can quick swipe you out, I guess.
Maybe you should teach me that one.
It doesn't matter who does this.
Come get it.
So you have 200. Lethal Pounce for 100 gains us strengthened. I mean, I should just eat one of these dudes, right? Probably this one. Yeah.
I am impressed.
And then Power Slash isn't going to be lethal, and it's angled badly. This is too far away from that dog for sure. So I think we just lethal pounce through these two. Just leave one enemy alive.
I am impressed.
Yeah, and he'll hit the hunter, and she may get dazed or whatever, but
I regret ever facing me.
that guy does have a fair amount of HP now, which is annoying, but there is just one of him.
Get it.
Well, you know. There's probably going to end up being more than one of him. What I would like to do is redraw off of... Let's... What do I not need? Actually, this is pretty good. Quick attack that draws me a card. Let's take that.
Stay down.
I like that card a bunch. That's a really good one. Oh, hey, look. It's one of those chain 4 cards I was talking about. We do not need it as much anymore, but it does do 200 single target damage, so I might hold on to that one. Let's redraw. Geez. I guess maybe maybe it's not even redraw. Maybe it's just heal.
The light is on our side.
Show me some more cards. Give me
The
something
advantage is mine.
something fantastic to do with the hunter. Well, I mean, I don't hate this. And then we have a couple of low health enemies left that we can just clean up.
I can handle it.
Okay, so we relentless, the one of them that has a target.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
I do believe this fight is over. Took a little bit of managing, but it's, you know,
They are set on coming after me.
it is definitely better to be more careful. Oh, 54. Damn it. It's not actually lethal. All right, can I do it like... Yeah, we can do this.
About time.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Time to see if Red Skull really did hide his ultimate weapon here.
You know, Wolverine's pretty all right.
I'd say we found your god killer.
An old Enigma lock. Hang on. I think I might be able to decipher the sequence.
Got your decoder ring right here.
Great. Dollars to donuts, that alarm still leads somewhere.
Let's not stick around to find out. The hell you waiting for, kid?
How do we not have tongs?
This way.
You bring tongs and a bag.
Crossbow's command ship.
You gotta be kidding me.
The Temple of Chthon.
Not what I'm talking about. Better brace yourself.
This is why we enter the code.
Okay. Okay, another 4-turn survival thing.
That's a real mean guard dog they got for this place.
If he's hitting harder,
Look
this could
for
be
a way
real.
out. You can't beat him in a straight fight.
We'll either figure something out or die trying.
Does he have all the same
You
stuff?
sure know how to rally
Yeah,
the
okay.
troops, Logan.
Oh, and we have a gamma reversion pulse. So remove all status effects from Fallen Hulk, both positive and negative. Status effects like, I'm assuming, the buildup of his enrage. Alright, well, it is pretty cool that we have managed to maintain our obsidian collar. It is less cool that we somehow have all of our injuries in hand. Let's do a little bit of redrawing here, because I would love to find one of our big attacks and actually be able to just crush one of these two things. Heroism. Okay, we berserk to draw some cards. Do these all require extra redraws? Or yeah, they're all really annoying to do redraws off of. Yeah, give me some heroism to work with.
Want it done right? Gotta do it yourself.
Boy, Berserk should not be able to draw further copies of Berserk. Yeah, they're just fucking... They are 100% determined not to give me any attacks. Okay, Strike Plus is interesting. So there's lots and lots of ways for us to clean up the dogs, right? Just get... No, it only gets one of them. That's a shame. So we probably do actually want to use both of the quick strikes for the sake of building up heroism. Actually, Blade, in the position you're in right now, how much damage can you do like this? You know, I don't hate that as an opener. Is there a version of this where I get... No, the angles don't work out any better than that. Do a fair amount of damage to those two. Get them to divide for the first time. And then we can quick strikes and pushes for the other dogs. We can generate ourselves some heroism.
It's on.
Because, like, the faster we can get these things to divide, the better, right? Generally speaking. What items do I have left? And an evil eye totem. Applying marked doesn't really help us here because our problem is actually not card plays for a change. I'm wondering if we can actually kill the one that's targeting. We can do this for our push. Splitting you in half. The one half of you stays within the area of the explosion. But maybe the way I want to trigger that explosion is with a push so that I'm not spending heroism on it. Like if we have the hunter do it this way. That doesn't necessarily leave me a ton to do with my quick attacks. And I do want to pick up the heroism from those quick attacks. You're at 359. So it's hard to tell exactly. Yeah, without having a point of heroism, I'm not even allowed to look at the amount of damage that deals. Okay, let's have Blade gain us a point of heroism so we can do a little math here.
And I thought Man-Thing was ugly.
Yo, don't talk shit about Man-Thing. Man-Thing should have been a playable character. Okay, so you're going to take 90, drop to 270, then split in half to 135s, which is still not low enough to be in any danger. Well, Strike can kill one of them then. Yeah, okay, that's not too bad. Let's do that.
You disappoint.
Okay, annoying corner to run into. So yeah, the one that is targeting gets all 3 hits of this.
Here it comes.
Crude, but effective.
I'm honestly feeling pretty good about that first turn. This is 130, so we could hit both of them with it, but it's a little hard to predict. I'm reluctant to play the quick strike, though, you know? Because I don't know for sure if I can... I don't know for sure that we're going to not spawn an attack. Right now, they're all just doing split stuff, which I think I'm actually totally cool with. So we're going to end up discarding one of these at some point for extra moves, but I don't think it actually makes sense to do so now. This leap only does 135. Yeah, I think we just pass with an extra with a card play up, which feels weird, but I think is right. Is he doing more damage? More. Still not like one shot. He's still not as dangerous as Venom. Okay, but he gets multiple attacks, right? Right, I gotta remember that. Him downing Blade at that moment is actually pretty bad for us. I mean, we have the heroism to get him right back up, but I certainly don't want to be doing that. Yeah, and then we have 600 enemies, but they all have relatively small amounts of HP, so hopefully we can play clean up a little bit here.
This is a dangerous game of cat and mouse.
Not so enjoyable when you are the prey, is it, Hunter?
At least we are still in the hunt. You have already been consumed.
Gosh, they really are just we are done with revive cards, huh? Shouldn't we have been given a revive for Blade? Okay, well, I guess since the game no longer works that way, we have to be very careful from here. Let's redraw Blade's cards then, I guess. All right, we have the ability to become concealed. That's very significant. In fact, we get to kill basically any 2 enemies that we want. Obviously, it's going to be this guy. So I can't hit you into anybody without causing more splitting behavior. And at this point, I don't think it's actually beneficial to us. I'm going to hit you into Blade. I'm going to go out on a limb here and assume that they cannot, they can't split Hulk. I'm honestly thinking about redrawing the Obsidian Collar. I guess redrawing the Obsidian Collar does feel a little bit silly because I can really let the Hulk have it. Actually, that's probably what I should do, right? I should Obsidian Collar Wild Strike the Hulk. And then I should last strike one of the other enemies, the guy who's going to try to kill Wolverine, so that everybody's targeting the hunter and they have no recourse. That's only 2 actual card plays, though. We can redraw this card right now. That's not going to affect anything. Yeah, let's do that. We might draw something for Wolverine to do. Oh, we drew another Wild Strike. That's interesting. Well, then we Wild Strike some other enemy. This one has the offense card. Yeah. I'm a little bummed that I didn't pull critical versions of either of our high damage cards. That's a shame. Okay, that's stuff for later. Then we Obsidian Collar. A little taunt here.
Welcome assistance. You had
You're making
Yeah, he seems mad.
You know that's not enough.
And then I vanish.
pathetic.
And it doesn't really make any sense for us to use a shoulder charge or anything. Yeah, Wolverine can't quite kill that guy. So I think that's the end of the turn. We're going to see the enemies continue to split, which honestly is probably purely a good thing for us at this point. Yeah. What a time for an eviscerate.
Do you see the glow of Wundagore? The time is almost at hand.
So chain
Always
4.
some doomsday prophecy or ancient evil with you guys.
1 2 1 2.
Almost makes me miss Magneto.
What do you mean almost? So we still need to do some redrawing here. I definitely don't need to be gaining any more vulnerable. Do I want to lead with a heal? We could probably use the cards. Yeah.
Walk in the light. This shall be of great help.
Okay, interesting. This hero combo doesn't actually do anything aside from damage. So we have a ton of heroism. We can definitely do some environmental play. Are you joking? Ugh, that's annoying. Is Wolverine in position to get them both? Yes.
It's about time.
I am worried about the Hunter getting one-shotted on her turn, because the Hulk does really a lot of damage. So let's see here. We can... I can play both of my eviscerates and definitely be able to pick up these two. If the Hulk decides to kill the Hunter, I don't think there's a lot we can do about it. We can remove that attack. I wish I had a better sense of how a point of offense translates into a point of damage. Because it might be the case that the right thing to do here is offensive rush into the crit eviscerate, but I don't know for sure that that's going to kill. But like I can just look at these numbers, 54 chained 4 times. You know, we can know that we are going to get kills like that. I fear for the Hunter's life. I'm gonna redraw the hero combo. Show me, okay. That's interesting. Is there a version of this where I beat that guy into Wolverine? I hit one of them into Wolverine, but we still kill them both? Yeah, okay, because this will give us 3 cards, and we'll still have 1 card play left afterward. I'm really just trying to draw, like, a card to make the Hunter invisible for 1 more turn, you know?
There is no escape.
Maybe it's time. Every once in a while, the legends are true.
Found it. Okay, so that Wild Strike is for later. Last Sight is for now.
Next time, run while you still can.
Sorry, Wolverine, you're about to have a real rough one. He's got 500. Yeah, the Hulk is just going to kill him. There's not really anything we can do about it. Oh, I forgot. First mission card free. I think that's the offensive rush. Wait, did that reveal her? What the fuck? The description for what's it called? Concealed is just straight up wrong. All right, well, that happening may have saved Wolverine's life, which I guess is cool. We haven't used our move yet. I'm just now realizing. So Wolverine could taunt. I think I'm going to have that happen. Yeah, let's cause a little bit of damage here. Because it would be really great if the Hunter did not get hit by the Hulk while she was vulnerable. But he's, you know, he's in position to kill Wolverine in 1 turn for sure. So that's a little not great. Yeah, this is definitely like more functional as a you really have to care about the Hulk fight. With him actually bringing people down in 1 turn instead of hitting them for maybe half of their total HP.
Wish I could tell you we had some kind of air support or evac on the way.
That would be too easy.
Okay, we get Wolverine back.
Leave when Mother says so.
I think we do play this, right? Yeah, it's free.
Should do the trick.
Here's the thing. Wolverine gets to live. Forever. So we have draw a card. I can hit him for like 1,000. But we need more. We need more than that. And hitting him for 1,000 makes me vulnerable, so I need a plan for afterward as well. I don't think Eviscerate is really the plan. Wolverine, if you body check him... Okay, you can kill that guy. Let's do that, because it's funny.
You know what happens when I get angry. Mother will always shield me.
Now he takes 25% bonus damage from the Hunter. So we can hit him for a lot, but it's not going to be the end. Wolverine, go pick this guy up, I guess. There's no reason not to.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Okay, so now all we got is Hulks. So, well, one of the laziest Beatles songs, in my opinion. I mean, we must go for it, right? There's no sense in not going for it. So we're gonna hit him with the Hunter for like 1,200 damage. We'll still have 2 card plays afterward. We'll have 2 heroism. We have a couple of redraws yet. We might be able to figure out a way to make this work. Maybe. Because if I can bring him down...
This shall be of great help.
Oh yeah, okay, so he goes all the way down to 247. He's going to have a lot of enrage.
You had your chance.
You will regret it.
Actually, you know what would have been a good idea to do? I do feel a little silly now. I should have re-rolled until I should have done our redraws first, looking for the Wolverine card that causes vulnerability, right? Oh, never mind. We'll just top the Wild Strike. That'll work.
Mercy for the servants of their strongest has fallen, but the fight remains.
And we'll play Call to Action so that we have all the heroism we could ever need, I guess. Or honestly, Berserk is probably a better play here. 5 heroism is already all of the heroism, but also this one lets us see some more cards.
Should do the trick.
Power Slash, really, really good. Berserk, probably not necessary. Okay.
Running out of options here.
And space.
One chance, Hunter. Return with me to Mother, and I will spare what remains of your friends.
Man, I miss the torn purple pants days.
It may be our only chance.
That ain't a chance, kid. It's a monster. So come on, ugly. Let's finish this.
Finish this, Logan. Yes, I will!
That's a real dumb plan for a guy who's supposed to be a genius. Also, you know, in our particular case, we brought Blade as our third person, but there's a ton of opportunity to bring someone who can fly as your third party member. Like Captain Marvel's right there. So that plan could make even less sense, and I have no doubt that the game makes no attempt to account for that. So basically, yeah, just badly done. Badly executed, supposed Banner Hulk. I guess he is still more Hulk than Banner. Actually, we really don't have that many flyers, right? Doctor Strange can basically effectively fly. Iron Man, obviously. Captain Marvel. Nico can probably kind of fly sometimes. Probably.
Hunter, come to the forge when you can. It's urgent.
Well, if it's urgent.
Okay, cut the bull start.
The occult emanations coming from this god killer are unlike anything I have ever encountered.
When I gripped it, I saw a face. The face of Chthon.
Yes, I suspected as much. The darkness I sense here is beyond the realm of mortals. It's no surprise Red Skull was seeking that level of power. This is more than just an artifact. But whatever it is could represent a change in the direction of our battle against Lilith.
Well, I'm pretty sure Lilith wants us to use it to kill Chthon, so...
The best way to understand power is to wield it. It is called God Killer for a reason.
Woof, I would never have clicked a button that said that first
Consumes
sentence.
you and turns you against us. What if this thing was really a trap designed to ensnare the power mad and foolish?
I do not know.
And we cannot take that chance. I think the safest option is to keep it here in the forge for a bit longer, at least until I've had a chance to study it more. I don't think anyone should handle it until we know what it is for sure.
Very well. And how long do you think that will take?
Well, I think the world will be ending soon, so hopefully before that. I need to consult my grimoires. Check
All right.
back with me when you can.
I'm on his side here. You know, knowing what it is probably pretty important. Not allowed to craft items at night. Don't be silly.
Well, as a matter of fact, I do have some Hulkbuster armor back in one of my warehouses.
Also, you totally do pronounce the R. It's grimoire, not grimoire.
Especially with the Hulk in his current state.
People who want to sound like they know how to speak French are way too eager to chop additional letters off of the ends of words, and I get where they're coming from to some extent, but like, the French would pronounce it grimoire.
We found the most effective way to
Okay, I
control
don't think
was
there's
Banner himself.
anything
There is no better failsafe.
else to do here, really. I guess, okay, we could go to the, bowl. I should go to the bowl. And then we can open an orange chest. Hooray! And get some gloss or whatever.
Was this bowl always here?
Yes, this bowl has always been here. It was here the last 12 times you asked that as well.
Oh, this looks like it belongs here. It seems my offering was accepted.
Cool, 50 gloss. Let's go spend our 1 key. Alright, all kinds of pallets for Robbie's Midnight Sun armor, because that's the only thing that we really have. I guess we can go grab the blues. I wonder if in New Game Plus mode, do you keep all this stuff? Does the map part of the game simply not matter at all for New Game Plus beyond potentially gathering reagents? Apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies at mission start is pretty solid. I actually think I want to stop looking at chests because I would like to hold on to that bonus. Which means I guess we are going to bed. There's no hangout available. No, it's just
Outer space.
just dialogue
That's
bubbles.
really the best you can come up with.
They're having a long conversation about the Hulk. Oh, I haven't read the book for book club yet. I should probably do that. As much as I am not necessarily enjoying book club, I'm sure we will get some mechanical benefit out of completing the book club storyline. Stephen Strange has added a post to the Superlink. Okay. This post restricted from Wanda Maximoff. That's a wild thing to have to like put in the body of the message. Okay, well, Wanda and Sarah are... They're still basically having at each other, but they're having at each other in more of like a Midwestern way, it sounds like. That's fine, I suppose. Okay, we did this. The buttons probably should not still be on messages like this. Oh, apparently I did skim the book. I definitely didn't read it, but I may well have interacted with the objects that contains it. Anyway, let's, I guess, get our morning chores done here real quick. Answer anybody who has a question mark above their head. Accidentally look at a painting, because there are very few interact buttons. A second copy of that same Russian poetry book.
I could not have predicted this outcome, but it is intriguing.
What is this? Mystical symbiosis. The ability to craft epic quality items at the item bench. Oh, like the super draw a card thing. Hell yeah, gimme. I would absolutely love that, actually.
What have you got for me, boss? Let me do my Sometimes I even impress myself.
Okay. A version of Last Sight that applies vulnerable. That's interesting. One thing we do not have right now with the Hunter is the ability to apply vulnerable. And basically anything that allows you to apply vulnerable feels really important.
Sentient future tech.
Rapid healing is pretty cool. I don't think we need this copy of Holy Burst, probably. Let's re-roll that. We certainly don't need Morning Star. So I'm going to take the rapid healing, and is there... So I would have to drop the version of Last Sight we have now that has the bonus heroism on it. That's probably worthwhile. This is probably better. Yeah, I'm going to take these 2 cards for sure. And maybe Wolverine should be our 3rd member. He is awfully powerful. But Robbie's so good. Though. Oh, wait, hold on. We have all the... Yes, we have all the forge upgrades in place. Okay.
I'm happy to help, Hunter.
I'll say this. They've done a good job of making me want to play with more characters than I'm allowed to play with, which is a good sign. So we only have 250 credits. We have these. Did we have any war room upgrades remaining? Or did I did buy the exchange.
Looking forward to our next mission.
Can't do that. Boy, it is really hard to get credits out of the exchange, which is a shame because like that's the only thing I wanted it for.
Stay out of trouble.
Okay, so those are the only upgrades we have queued up right now. But I also want to have money for sparring. Although none of the people that I am trying to gain relationship with right now are available as sparring partners. Blade needs a day in the spa. Actually, hold on. Before we go putting anybody in the spa, though, let me look at that Venom mission to make sure Blade isn't required or something, because it is a vampire mission, right? New York. Okay. No, it just requires Venom. So yeah, we'll put Blade in the spa. I still do feel like a lot of this stuff is like boring, busy work. Also, it is completely ridiculous that Wolverine is able to take injuries. So I can't spar with Wolverine because he took an injury that shouldn't be possible for him to have. Do I really like... Do I want to spar with anyone else? Is there anybody else I'm trying to push? Like the people I'm trying to push are grayed out. We can spar with Wanda.
It doesn't take time. Neither should we.
Or we could just get both of the upgrades. Let's do this. I don't think we need the cure upgrade all that badly. It's like it's a nice thing to have, but we will just buy the legendary blade for the moment.
I'll let you skip training. Good luck with that.
This probably isn't strictly necessary either, but well, it did do that. It got our training level up. So now we have the ability to bump people up multiple levels at a time, I guess. I don't know exactly how. So I guess there's a little bit of deck maintenance and stuff to be done here. Maybe messing with the Last Sight. I'll do this off camera. I'll figure this stuff out. I'm not 100% sure exactly what I want to do. So, in fact, this can be a place where we call it for today. That was a pretty alright mission. It felt much better. Like, mechanically, it felt much closer to the vibe they were trying to give it in the story, where the Hulk was actually dangerous this time, which is nice, although not, still not nearly enough for our team of badass hyper regenerators who don't actually regenerate all that effectively because the mechanics aren't there for it. When you come back next time, we're going to take Venom down to the sewers and eat a bunch of vampires. Doesn't that sound like fun? And we'll see you then.